What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I recustomize and review past DLC vehicles that didn't have the best overall quality before late 2020. So as always guys, feel free to let me know down below in the comments what car you want to see me recustomize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Dundreary Landstalker XL, which I customized / reviewed back in 2020 when it released. So the Landstalker XL released with the Los Santos Summer Special Update in August of 2020 and used to be available from the Summer San Andreas website for about 1.2 million. However, it was sadly removed with the Mercenaries update about 2 years ago. As always, I'll leave a video link down below in the pinned comment explaining every method to get removed website cars. In regards to performance, it is in the SUVs class. It's one of the slower vehicles in that class, having similar performance to OG SUVs in the game like the Dubsta, the Granger, etc. So it's not all that fast, and the interior is just copy-pasted from OG 2013 SUVs as well, but it does have some pretty good visual customization and exterior styling as well. Now, in terms of what the Landstalker XL is based on, it's primarily based on the 4th gen Lincoln Navigator, the luxury SUV competitor to the Cadillac Escalade. I think Rockstar did a great job on the exterior styling, but again, I really wish they would have put more effort into the interior, especially with a price tag of over $1.2 million. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Landstalker XL. Alright, Landstalker XL, let's do it. So we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got a lip splitter. You got the street splitter, sports splitter, race splitter, and the bolt-on extended. Usually I like something, as original looking as possible, and obviously the stock bumper I think sits a little too high. This lip splitter looks really good. It looks very original and subtle, but it kind of gives it a nice finish. This one just sticks out too far for my taste, so I'm going to go with the lip splitter there. Rear bumpers, we have a few options here. So we have the custom bumper, which raises that rear vent up a bit. And this one adds it's a secondary cutout there for another exhaust tip. And then this one gives you street bumper with secondary trim. So it's kind of like this one, but well, it definitely has a different trim around this area. Interesting. I like the street bumper. We'll go with that. Engine. We'll max that out. Exhaust. Here we go. So you got the stock with the single. It doesn't look that great. You got the double oval. And here you got the dual oval. Better. And here you have the double exhaust system, which definitely looks a lot better. Even though I'm not too much of a fan of the mufflers we got back there, and then you got the boxed exhaust, large oval, rounded dual, and the dual large angled. Interesting. I mean, I guess we can kind of ignore the mufflers. I'm gonna go with this one. I like the exhaust tips on this one the best, on the double exhaust system, so we'll do that. Grill. You got the mesh grill, which I love. It looks fantastic. Then you got the honeychrome grill mesh, very nice. Secondary, you got a billet, medium, and secondary. I don't know which one I like better, the mesh or the honeycomb. I like the mesh. Let's go with the mesh. It looks great. Hood options. You got so the stock hood has a nice indentation there on the hood. Fantastic. Here you got the twin scooped, and here you got the large scoop vented hood. Double vented, middle twin. This one's interesting. It's like bolted on there, the intake hood, intake vented hood, then a chrome hood vent. Interesting. Let's go with the large scoop vented hood. Lights, some xenons, liveries. So you got single white stripes, two-tone paint. Interesting. Flame livery, army camo, another camo, two-tone digital camo. Interesting. Blood splatter, and then you got the difference of Santos liveries. Okay. we'll skip those for now. Mirrors, you got, well, stock mirrors is going to be secondary. Then you got plastic or primary. I do like the primary, so we'll do that. Plates, I already got my luxury plate on there. Just give it a black background. Respray. So I was already messing around with the colors earlier. But basically, for secondary color, you can see it does all the trim. So, I mean, typically what you would see on one of these cars, which would mainly be chrome, that's your secondary color, which is kind of cool. So I already went ahead and made that chrome. I think that looks best. Depending on the look you're going for, which what would also look great is a blacked out build. So if you maybe do like black here and then you do primary black, you know, it's also a great choice. So you could have it all nice and blacked out. But I want more of like a, you know, a luxury spec with, you know, all the chrome and stuff like that, giving it contrast. So I'm going to go ahead and keep our secondary chrome there. Primary color for this, I want to do the shadow silver. It's like a grayish blue, and I really love the way it accents the look of this SUV. Just looks really good. Nice luxury vibe to it in this color. Something that's not the typical white or black, right? Something a little different. And then for pearlescent, I like to do on here, we'll do a diamond blue pearl, because I really want it to pop. Boom. Just fantastic color for this thing. Absolutely love it. Secondary color, like I said, was the chrome that we did. Crew emblem for this thing goes on the doors. Roof. So you have roof rail option. Then you have roof bars. You have vertical roof racks. We got ski rack, roof basket, and then you have a roof rack, like an off-road style. I definitely like the roof bars. It looks the most similar to like an original looking one with the color on there, the primary color and all that. Skirts, so you have side skirts. Interesting. Then you got different steps, which to me, those don't look good on this thing. Not a fan of the steps. No. Nope. I think I'm gonna keep the stock side skirts. I don't like how low that goes there. So we'll do the stock skirts. Suspension, I'm not gonna lower it. You know, it's an SUV. I want it to sit nice and high. But maybe lower just one click. Doesn't look too bad. I just don't want it to be like that. Like, to me, that doesn't look right. So we'll do just one click down. Transmission, turbo, wheels. So the stock wheels are nice on this thing. They're not ugly. It's a nice look, but I want something a little different. I definitely like the multi-spoke look. So we're gonna go to the street category. And I think the deep flake reverse look really good on here. I definitely want some chrome in there, but the last time I customized this, I did the Obey RS on here, which I really like, which was these. It's a nice, actually no, we'll do it from the sport category because it still has the chrome trim on the lip. Be these right here, where are they? Oh, it's a high-end category. Whoops, here they are. These right here. So it's got the spokes in whatever color you want, but then it has the lip in chrome, and I feel like it accents all the chrome we have really nicely. And unfortunately, none of the street or track wheels have that. Well, some of them do, but definitely not the look that I want. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. Do that. And then the spokes, they look good in black, but I think we'll do a dark gray with stone silver there. I think it looks fantastic. And that's all the options. Oh, and then our window tints. We'll do limo tints on this. I feel like it suits it very well. Alright, perfect. Exit to ground. Take it for a drive. Massive SUV. See how it looks in the sun. Perfection. This color suits it perfectly. I love the chrome with that grille. The wheels look good too in the gray. So if you look close, you'll see the gray spokes, but then we have the chrome lip. Very nice. The only thing that's not the best, obviously, is the interior. They just copied and pasted the 2013 SUV interior, which to me is a bit of a problem when you're spending, over $1.2 million on this thing. But right, so floor it is all-wheel drive, and like we talked about earlier, it's very slow. I mean, as you would expect for an SUV like this, it's around the same performance as some of the OG SUVs. Yeah, not that fast, but I mean, it gets the job done. And the handling is very big SUV. The back end's a lot more loose than I thought it would be. The turn-in is very strange. Go over some bumps here. I mean, it's not that terrible for a big SUV. See how it does here after I hit a sign. Steering response is surprisingly good though. The acceleration is definitely very weak on this thing. But once it gets going, it's not too bad. Oof! Got on two wheels there. See, with a bumpy section. Not too terrible. It does not like the change in direction. The acceleration is just terrible. But I mean, this is designed for one thing, just to cruise around and look cool from the outside. Nice, luxurious SUV, your Lincoln Navigator. Kind of goes with the Cavalcade XL. It looked good together in a garage. But alright, open all the doors and stuff like we always do. Manage vehicles and preferences, doors all. So engine model, copy paste from 2013, just V8, typical engine model there, bad texture quality. Interior, copy paste from 2013 SUV. Door panels as well, with the handle reversed for some reason. So I guess on this one you awkwardly open the door with further back instead of, oh, very strange. Yeah, trunk, wheel wells are, should they be that high in there? I don't think so. Bit overdone there. Interesting. The texture quality, I mean, the details are just not there on this thing. Interior wise and engine wise, it's just an SUV that looks good from the outside, which I mean is not too bad, but when you're spending over $1.2 million on this thing and then add upgrades to it, you're well over $1.5 million into this thing. I just personally don't think it's worth that for an SUV just to have for the looks in a garage. Maybe it is to you. It just depends what you're looking for. But for me, I feel like this thing should sit more around, like, obviously considering the current GTA economy, I'd say 850-ish thousand. Definitely under $1 million is what I'm trying to say. But definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And again, remember, this is a removed website vehicle, so if you want this one, you have to utilize the methods to get it from a friend in the LS car meet or any of the other methods, like during the event weeks and stuff. But thanks again for watching, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what vehicle you want to see me recustomize next from late 2020 and older that I haven't recustomized again yet in a video, and I'll see you in the next one.